Welcome to the Foundations of Effective Prompting. In this lesson, we're introducing the Clarity Triad, which is the framework behind effective AI communication. This triad is what anchors all high performing prompts and removes the guesswork that leads to inconsistent results. Whether you're designing creative briefs, defining requirements, or optimizing AI interactions, mastering this framework will transform the way you communicate with AI. These principles apply across every model and every use case. The Clarity Triad is made up of three elements: clarity, context, and constraint. These three components form the backbone of professional prompt engineering. When even one is missing, the model begins to drift and the output becomes unreliable. But when all three are present, you get consistency, precision, and high quality results. Think of the triad like the foundation of a building. Remove one pillar, and the entire structure becomes unstable. Keep them all in place, and you get predictable, professional outcomes every time. Clarity tells the model exactly what to do. When clarity is missing, the model is forced to interpret your intention, and that's where variation creeps in. To achieve clarity, state your request in direct terms, remove vague language, and use purposeful, action oriented verbs. Define the task in simple, explicit instructions. When you write with clarity, the model not only knows what to create, but also understands the specific parameters of what you expect. This precision is what separates casual prompting from true professional practice. Context teaches the model how to think about your request. When the model understands the audience, your purpose, and the background behind the task, the output becomes significantly more accurate and aligned with your goals. Ask yourself, who is this for? What is the purpose? Why is this being created? And what background information would help guide the output? This isn't extra information, it's essential. Context ensures the model is working within the right frame of reference, which dramatically improves the quality of the output. Constraints are boundaries that keep the model focused. They don't limit creativity, they channel it. Constraints define format, tone, length, style, and required components. Without constraints, the model wanders and produces inconsistent results. Think of constraints like guardrails on a highway. They keep the model on track while still allowing speed and efficiency. Clear constraints produce outputs that are structured, purposeful, and aligned with your expectations. When a prompt attempts to do too many things at once, the model splits its attention and the quality of the output drops. Professional prompting focuses on isolating tasks so the model can execute with precision. Task-focused prompts deliver one clear instruction, one purpose, and one expected output. They consistently outperform prompts that try to blend multiple goals. The solution is simple. Break complex projects into sequential, focused prompts. This approach dramatically improves output quality and reduces the amount of revision required. Guessing leads to unpredictable results. Structure creates repeatability. Businesses and professionals need predictable outcomes, not randomness. When you guess your way through a prompt, you end up with inconsistent results and multiple revision cycles. But when you use structured prompting, reliability improves, first draft quality increases, and workflows become faster and more scalable. In professional environments, time is money. Structured prompting protects that time and multiplies your efficiency. Now let's apply the clarity triad. You're going to strengthen a weak prompt by adding clarity, context, and constraints. The weak prompt is, write something about productivity. This prompt forces the model to guess about the audience, the purpose, the format, the tone, and the scope. As a result, the output will vary widely. Your task is to rewrite this prompt using the clarity triad. Start by identifying what's unclear. What context would help? What boundaries should be set? This exercise will show you how dramatically the output improves when you prompt with intention. Here's an example of a strong prompt using the Clarity Triad. This version defines the audience, the purpose, the tone, the format, and the required components. It specifies that the model should write a 3-paragraph guide on productivity for remote employees who struggle with distractions. This prompt applies clarity by defining exactly what to produce. It applies context by identifying the audience and purpose. And it applies constraint through format, tone, and the 3 required elements. By transforming a vague request into a precise instruction, we ensure the model can deliver a focused, high-quality result on the first attempt. The Clarity Triad is one of the most important frameworks you'll use throughout your training. Every strong prompt begins with clarity, context, and constraint. Ambiguity weakens output because vague instructions force the model to guess. Single-task prompts consistently outperform multitask prompts. And structured prompting enables repeatability and predictability at scale. Practice applying the Clarity Triad to every prompt you write. Over time, it will become second nature, and you'll see dramatic improvements in quality, consistency, and efficiency.